Namaste beloveds, this is Sufiana, Feminine Soul Awakening and Awakening Consciousness. Today I have a very sweet and gentle, soothing practice for all of you. None of us, almost none of us, is parented perfectly. Our parents are not perfect. They went through their trauma and then we go through our own share of traumas with them as a child. So it is very important to heal that, otherwise what happens is, if I received psychological abuse from a narcissistic father in my childhood, so that part became my masculine side and I internalized it. Okay, and if this narcissist father used to oppress my mother and control my mother and psychologically abused my mother, then that divine feminine within me, that is the left side, that has been victimized. So here I have internalized an abuser pattern, and here I have internalized a victimization pattern. And it can be the opposite way. If I had a mother who made me feel rejected or abused, and she treated my father like in a very bully kind of a way, then that feminine side in me is very often going to be very dictatorial and abusive. So very important. Maybe we can play some kind of soothing music while we do this practice. So you can take your right hand if you have felt that abuse and that control or narcissist relationship with your father. Otherwise you can use your left hand otherwise let's do both sides, so whoever has whichever challenge can do it. And if you felt that abuse that you received was from both sides, then you can do both, right hand as well as left hand. So what you are going to do is, you will bring your right hand to the left hand side from the top of the head all the way down till your feet. You're going to touch the body and you're going to apologize. Okay? So if the masculine, the inner masculine, whatever I received in my childhood, I internalized it and that became my right side, my left side, my masculine, my feminine. So I'm going to tell my inner divine feminine, I'm so sorry. I have not seen you for who you truly are. I'm so sorry that I have psychologically abused you and controlled you. Especially when you bring your right hand to the throat chakra, I want you to say, I am so sorry that I've tried to take your voice away. Your voice of intuition, which is the voice of the feminine. Your voice of feminine wisdom, the voice of your emotions, the voice of your body. I've tried to take it away. I'm so sorry. I will now try my best to be your leader rather than your controller or dictator. Now I promise to be your protector rather than your abuser. Then going down, again I'm saying sorry that I was not there for you when you needed me the most. I'm sorry that I'm breaking you down. Just want you all to know that I have been breaking down unconsciously the left side of my body. And when I see in my parents the dynamics, I can see that my mom is carrying a lot of wounds, and unconsciously I want to take on her wounds in my own body. So just notice if you are doing the same thing for both your parents. Like, sometimes when one of our parents is suffering, then we try to take on their wounds. So whichever part is wounded, so this left elbow was broken, my left foot was broken. So I'm going to say, I'm sorry. I'll do my best now to protect you from this kind of abuse, this kind of trauma. I'm sorry that I kept you from moving forward in life, that my own inner masculine is keeping my own inner feminine from moving forward in life. That is why my left foot was injured, so I'm so sorry. Now I want you, with your intuition, with your feminine wisdom, to guide us just the way I can guide us with our rationality, right? Then let's take your left hand, and if any of you felt like, this kind of brokenness or abuse that came towards you or towards your family or your father from your mother. And I want you to do this practice. I am so sorry, my beloved. I am so sorry that I have wounded you so much. I am sorry that I did not feel your pain. I am sorry that I tried to take your power away because I did not feel in my power. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I stopped you from taking the kind of action that you needed to take in this world. The masculine side is the side that takes action. Masculine side is the side that is able to listen to your rational voice. So I'm sorry. Please forgive me for not honoring you, for not honoring your masculine energy, for not honoring your masculine truth. For taking your masculine essence away sometimes from you by criticizing you too much, by nagging you too much. I'm sorry that I manipulated you into doing things that you did not want to do. And then after doing the practice, you can bring both the hands together in a namaste and just bow down to both your inner masculine and your feminine side. So both are bowing down to each other. And then just do the Ho'oponopono prayer from the masculine to the feminine, as well as from the feminine to the masculine. Let's, after doing the bow down to your own self, bring both your hands on your heart. That will be a much better way to do it. So the Ho'oponopono prayer for forgiveness is, you just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and tell your own self, I am sorry. Now, if you want to do it in a more specific way, just bring, like if I want to say sorry from my own inner divine masculine to my own inner feminine, then I will see my own self sitting in front of me, and I will think that she is my divine feminine and I am the divine masculine, and I will start saying, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. This way, you can also do the opposite. You can imagine that you are the divine feminine and that is the divine masculine, and the feminine is seeking forgiveness from the masculine. Or the best would be that you do the same practice. This divine masculine is saying, I'm sorry, and the one sitting in front of me in my imagination is also repeating, I am sorry. So I am sorry, and then she says, I'm sorry. I say, please forgive me. She says, please forgive me. I say, thank you. She says, thank you. I say, I love you. And she says, I love you. So this was one very simple practice for you to heal some of your most deep-rooted childhood traumas, unhealthy patterns and wounds. So happy healing, and I'll keep on sharing more and more videos like this with content for you to heal your own life. Namaste.